Welcome everyone, good evening, and you are watching the Colt Esports Presents monthly playoff season 1. We are in the 11th day
Your
as we
team
are
is
progressing
banning.
in this tournament. Matches are becoming tougher and tougher for these teams. And right now, the teams in front of us are Renegade Esports on the blue side, and they'll be up against the mighty SaapDragons on the right side. Let's see who get the win in this match as you expected this
Your
match with
team
me,
is
Ratis Idiot, and my co-caster, HP.
Yo, what's up?
HP, my friend, how have you been?
Got asked English exam tomorrow, and it's really a pain in the, to
Yeah.
study. Who studies English, man? Don't wanna study English. Too dry. The chapters are too dry. I don't wanna study about romance. I'm done with it.
Someone with a broken heart, my friend. Me too. Let's jump back into the draft as we can see. Renegade are going back with that Balmond. We know what key plays Captain Rogers made in the previous match to get the victory for his team.
Your team
Right
is
now,
banning.
SaapDragon are answering back with the Selena and the Paquito. HP, what do you think about the picks?
Yep. The team are pretty strong, and also I'm looking at the Ruby pick. I mean, it's their main pick, as I've noticed. They almost pick Ruby in each and every match. What do you think about Ruby? Like, does she work out in each and every situation?
Your team is
That's what I heard.
I'm actually surprised that Xbox is open and none of the teams have actually gone in for that Xbox. I guess SaapDragon might jump in. Anti-Mage can pick that Xbox. He is a good fighter player, but let's see. I guess it's gonna be a height on Bush Cloud. HP.
Not sure. And yeah, I was true about the Xbox pick. Surprised they didn't pick it. So yeah, I wanted to know about Ruby. Is she versatile and in each and every matches? What do you think?
Um, Personally, the amount of utility she provides by with those continuous stunts as well as
Your
that
team
flicker
is
hook, the
banning.
I am offended combined with the flicker, that's just insane. And the way Renegade Esports play along that Ruby, the way Ruby sets up for the team, it's it's just extremely good for their own team. That's how they coordinate. Their plays revolve around the hooks of Ruby. They tank
Your
as well,
team is
but then
banning.
they go with the Ruby as what do we say? As a safe pick
Mm-hmm.
because you can clear lanes with Ruby. You can keep on poking your opponent. You can keep those stacks up easily, and
That's a
it's
straight.
yeah. Plus that sustain and that life steal. That's just way too annoying.
Your
Okay,
team
you're
is
looking at a
banning.
Sylvana pick right there. Maybe they wanna abuse that negative defense track.
Mm, I personally think it's gonna be an Apex Sylvana. He'll go on the roamer role. That's the comp they actually used when they went up against Ryzen in the previous tournament. So that's what I personally think. That Sylvana will be played by Apex while Void will be going on that cylinder. That's obvious, very obvious. Um, it's just that I guess Lunux is still open, so maybe Ryu might go in for his Lunux because they're gonna have that extremely aggressive offlanes. Then one will be Paquito and the other one will be Lunux. Though they both are the mid-game heroes now, since Paquito received that rework on him, he from that early game now he's become a mid-game hero. Renegade Esports draft. What do you think about that, HP?
They what?
The draft of Renegade Esports.
Really interesting. I mean, the Ruby pick, and the Kagura pick, especially, are pretty interesting, to be honest. Well,
Mhm.
yeah, as you told, they went for the Luna pick.
Yeah, because
You're
Ryu is.
prediction.
Huh?
You're on point with prediction.
Yeah, that's true. I've actually seen them play continuously, and I've been seeing them for so long that now I can actually guess their compositions. So, HP, I'll have a question for you, my friend. Who do you think will win this match? A quick guess.
Uh, I'm gonna go with Top Dragons here. I mean, I've seen them dominating throughout the tournament.
All
So
right. All right, now for the viewers, I've got the same question for you. You have the poll in front of you. Now read the question carefully. It's which team will not win. So answer after reading that question properly. And I've got an information for you guys. Please like the stream, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And after you subscribe, join our Discord server so that you can get that special role with which you will get 24 hours before all the updates about all the upcoming playoffs and tournaments that will be hosted by Colt Esports. So just grab in that role, man. It's actually very interesting. Now let's jump back into the match as we are already in the land of Dawn. Sylvana went in the top lane just to get that level 2 spiral strangling coming in. Kufra quite low in HP will manage to retreat, but Selena will manage to get that abyssal arrow. Void is on point with those stuns HP.
Yep, I did take a look at his profile. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have stalked him, but I did stalk and saw a lot of matches with Selena. It was like around 3.6k matches.
Absolutely. Oh, quite some aggression coming from SaapDragons. They don't want to let this Granger farm. Now, that's actually a very good strategy, but Sylvana might have overextended, will use the Cyclone Eye to go at the safe distance. Now, looking at the composition, I feel like that SaapDragons composition is very balanced. They've got the early aggression with Sylvana and Selena. They've got the late game insurance with Claude and Lunox. But then again, Sylvana will not be very tanky in that mid game. They would be needing the continuous rotations from Paquito of the EXP lane, from anti-mage to face tank some of the damage that's gonna be put to them by Renegade Esports.
So the turtle's up, and we can see that Claude is going for the turtle easy. Yep, he is going for the turtle. And
Absolutely.
looks like it will be a free turtle for the SaapDragons right there, since there's just Farmond over there. And the
Absolutely. Oh, comes in the smelly cat with the flicker hook. Flame shot will secure the trade kill on Kagura, but that insane hook, did you see?
Yep, that was pretty epic.
Absolutely.
Look at Selena.
Oh, Kufra coming in right on time, taking on that abyssal arrow, but Ruby will secure a kill on Ryu in the bot lane. Smelly cat is still being as annoying as he can. There comes in Kufra with the bouncing ball for now, and they will secure the kill on the Paquito. Selena with the perfect abyssal arrow. Kufra, its revenge, though Void managed to escape from it. There comes in the Imperial Justice of Sylvana, but it will not be enough to shut her down. Ranger needs to farm up real quickly because Claude is getting his demon into small. Yeah, go on. Go on, HP.
Yeah, I mean, he is a bit behind in terms of farming.
That's true. That's true. He's actually 2 levels behind for now. He's been Hydon Bush has been going in the top lane continuously. There comes in the lethal counter of Balmond. He wants to save his lane and he will manage to. But Claude is just chunking out the gold as much as he can. Just a few more and he's going to get his Demon Hunter sword and is going to jump in those team fights real quickly. Now, Renegade Esports, I feel like they should just... They've also got a very decent draft. Though they're losing in the early aggression because of Sylvana and Selena.
What is Claude up to? He wanted
Absolutely.
to bait them out. He wanted to bait them.
Look at the place where Paquito is cutting that wave. My goodness, Anti-Mage has gotten some. Oh, there comes in the I'm offended. Lunox does not have any light ultimate now, but will go in for that jiggle and dodge the 2 dead Sonata bullets. Paquito coming in from the top lane was the bot lane. Imperial Justice on the Ruby. Ruby is in a very tough spot. Claude does not have any stacks. There goes in the Tyrant's Revenge. Kufra will get the kill. Kagura dealt insane amount of damage. Now Ruby will be the one to fall as she was caught in the spiral strangling, and then the abyssal trap of Void.
So,
HP.
I'm really bad at Selena. What do you suggest me to do.
Go on.
Yeah, I was telling you that I am really bad at Serena. So what do you suggest me to do? So initial stages of practicing her.
Just keep on watching Void's gameplay, man. That's how you learn Selena. Okay, now second turtle is up. HP, what do you think about the goal difference for now?
The goal difference is around 1k, I believe. Yeah, it is around 1k. It is not much. I believe the blue team can recover it pretty quickly.
But I doubt, to be honest. There comes in Tyrant's Revenge. Paquito will not fall. Or will he? No, he will not. Claude will secure a double kill. Might go in for the triple. There goes in the Cyclone Sweep of Almond. He secures one. Paquito is low as well. He might go in for a double kill. Yes, he gets the double. Captain Rogers comes in with an insane outplay, making it a 3-for-2 trade. While Ruby... Yes, Ruby secures a kill on Lunox in the bottom side of screen, making it a 3-for-3 trade in the whole map.
I told you they can easily recover the gold. They are really good. Yeah. I have seen the Renegades play too. I played against them. They're really good.
Absolutely.
I love how they cooperate with each other. They have a pretty good chemistry. If that makes sense. No homo.
I know. Okay, there's the Imperial Justice. It's on Khufra. Claude will get a kill on the Granger. He is shredding Granger like anything. There goes down anti-mage as well. Very good play by Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero. I'll call him Sub-Zero. Claude is going for his golden staff now. Renegade need to shut down hide on bush some way. There's the Abyssal Arrow landed on Kagura, but Selena will not go in. There goes in the Seema umbrella of the Kagura. Or was it Yang Yang overturn? Potato, man. She used her ultimate to get the minion out of the tower. That's what she did. Smart play. Okay, Khufra has made in the Athena shield as the first item. Obviously, respect the Selena. There's obviously Sylvana and there's Lunox. Lunox is in the top lane, has already used her light ultimate, might be targeted by I am offended. Yes, Ruby goes in, will get the skill on Lunox, though bot lane is open. HP.
Yep, I guess that's a free tower for Paquito. Yep, it's a free tower for Paquito. But then I was looking at Ruby. She's literally dominating everywhere she goes.
Absolutely.
Ruby players always amuse me with their, their, sustain. I mean, from that 1 HP to full HP. It's too unpredictable.
Yes, agreed. And you're absolutely correct about that. If you have 2 minions in front of you, all Ruby is going to do is just use the skill 1, skill 2, and boom! She's back to full HP. Like, wow, that's actually insane. While the insane ultimate of Sylvana actually gets the kill on the Granger, who from missing his Tyrant's Revenge will get finished off, execute by anti-mage for the kill secure. Or I guess kill steal, whatever you want to call it. 4-for-0 trade, and SaapDragon will get yet another turtle in this match.
Yep. So yeah, basically the SaapDragons have opened up a lot of map for themselves. So they have an upper hand in terms of map, and they have an upper hand in terms of gold. There's around, like, I don't know, I'm really bad at maths. Can you do the counting?
Yeah, we will, but that was a very smart play coming from Sub-Zero, but will be taken care of by the Flicker Spiral Strangling of Apex, and that's gonna be the punish as well. Paquito goes in for his knockout strike. Ruby, extremely low in HP, will use the I am offended. Paquito will have to retreat as he has 0 stack. Lord might be looking in for a blazing duet. No, will retreat. Right now, it's actually almost 6k gold lead in favor of SaapDragon. Do you think HP Renegade Esports can make a comeback, as they're already down to the inhibitors? Top lane tier 2 turret is extremely low, and we can see anti-mage, he might be going in to take the turret right away.
There's always a chance for an epic comeback. So yeah, they have a good chance for coming back too. I mean, Ruby is still there. Ruby and Bormund are really good at defending and stuff.
But
so,
that's
Cooper's going down.
as well as Balmond, Captain Rogers being shut down. I don't think so. It's going to be very easy for him to carry the match right now. Claude almost finished off extremely low in HP. Will retreat.
Imagine having, the nickname HPM. Every time you hear that word, you go out, you hear that word, or in the game, you hear that word.
Yeah, that's true. But look at that. Ruby will finally be taken down. Kufra with a beautiful Tyrant's Rage and Revenge. Gets the shutdown on Paquito, but the mid lane turret will fall. Seneda landing in those stuns beautifully. Void with on point abyssal arrows. Like, how can you be so accurate?
Yep. That's what I was asking you. Can you tell me how? And yeah, I guess maybe watching this stream would help.
Bro, my Selena win rate is actually 48, so you're asking the wrong person.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. There's always a chance for a comeback. I mean, if you take a look at my Chow win rate, it's like 43, and he's my main. Imagine people looking at that 43%.
Oh, HPL actually interrupt you at that point because the shutdown on Hide on Bush was insane. Kufra went in with his Tyrant's Rage, and then Ruby with the flicker. I am offended, getting Claude back into the inhibitor, getting a major shutdown. Alright, HP, go on.
The thing about Renegade Esports is they always make such awesome outplays. That's what I like about them. Each and every time they make such amazing outplays.
Absolutely, and we might see another stun. No, this one will not be landing on the Balmond. They're down to the 2 inhibitors for now, but their composition, man, they've got a huge combo potential with Kufra, Ruby, Balmond, as well as the Kagura. I don't think so. The SaapDragons should take them easily.
What happened?
No, Ruby DD for Ryu this time will secure a shutdown. Massive outplay from Renegade Esports.
That was pretty funny, to be honest. Not water out of my nose.
Yeah, Ryu just went in with his flicker and Chaos Assault ultimate, and he would have just used his light ultimate right away. And I mean the skilled one, which gets his stack to that light ultimate, and then used it right away to escape. He wanted to make a Ruby DD play, but he was not allowed to do that. Comes in Claude with his blazing to it. Will be finished off, but Selena will secure a trade kill on the Hyper of Renegade Esports. Balmond might get in a good lethal counter in. Oh, he has already used that. It's a 2-for-1 trade though. Kakura was also finished off in that skirmish. Lord is coming in. Kufra does not have his Tyrant's Revenge. Goes in the I am offended with Ruby. There comes in the knockout strike continuously by the Paquito. Lunax will secure a kill on the Kufra. Massive Abyssal Arrow coming in on Ruby by Void. And that's gonna be the game. SaapDragon wins it against Renegade Esports.
But still, we gotta appreciate those outplays by Renegade Esports. That really amazed me. That
They're
really
just insane. They were
part
just.
especially.
You just can't help but appreciate both these teams, the way these two teams played. My goodness. Plus, that smelly cat. Man, no way I've seen Ruby that good.
Same here.
Well, I guess.
I'll let you take over from here. I need to invite the other teams. So, yeah, see you guys.
For sure. Thank you for joining me, HP. Now that's gonna be the game, guys. SaapDragon wins against Renegade Esports, and SaapDragon will move forward in this tournament. But Renegade Esports still have a chance. They're gonna drop down to the lower bracket, and then they're gonna continue their journey. So neither of these two teams are out of the tournament for now. Now let's head back, as we're gonna have 2 more interesting matches, and the next one is going to be between team. It's gonna be. I got to check. I remember one thing, that it's Ryzen Esports. Ryzen Esports will be there for the next match, and they'll be up against team Awkad, bro. So we're gonna have Ryzen against Awkad, bro. Please stay tuned to the stream. Meanwhile, you can just like the stream, comment down, be active in the comment section. You'll be getting the redemption codes as well. And like the stream. I've already said that. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification. Join at the Discord server. You will get in that special subscriber role with which you'll be getting updates prior to anyone else. So why not just grab this perk as you're already subscribing to the channel? We will be right back in 5 minutes, guys. Stay tuned.
Kya bolte public? It's your boy straight from the mountains. God smack on the stream today. And on the left side we have Awkad Bros, and on the right side we have the Ryzen Esports. और आज मेरे साथ co-casting कर रहे हैं none other than your favorite, my junior.
Your team
Okay,
is banning.
over to you.
My junior, I see. Well, that was quite some energy, Godsmack. Let's jump right into the draft as we can see. Team Blue have banned Xbox while Ryzen going with the purple ban. Most probably they're gonna go get rid of, I guess, a Saber or a Barats or a Mathilda. Or I may be wrong as well. What do you think Ryzen are gonna ban with? The ban with Selena! They don't want Stark TZ on that Selena. Godsmack.
Ryzen should go for Balmond, I think. That would be a good ban.
Yes, Valorant would be a very good ban in this situation. Agreed. They can even go with the Barats ban, but let's see, because Awkad Bro also have a very vast, draft, very vast hero pool. So they're gonna go with the Jawhead ban. We have a lot of heroes that are open right now: Barats, Mathilda, Sun, Balmond. What do you think? These two teams will go for their picks. The first pick
I
is of
think the
Awkad Bro.
first pick definitely be Mathilda or Balmond. One, it's Kaja. Okay. Another OP hero. Very great pick by Awkad Bros. And we see the counter. Barats.
Right
And
away.
we have two very OP picks by Ryzen Esports. They're doing fine, I guess. I am very supportive for according to the picks, I think it should be Ryzen today who will be taking the W. But I'm a big fan of Awkad Bros. So let's see who takes it home today.
Absolutely. One thing's for sure, that we're going to have a very interesting match between these two teams, as Rizwan will be going on that Barats, and I guess it's going to be Eren or Miraka
Your team
on the Mathilda. I may be wrong. It can be Ghost Mathilda as well. Let's see, as Tigreal and Lapu Lapu have been locked by Awkad Bro right away, and they're always going for the Wombo combo picks, and they are showing it yet again.
Your team is banning.
And there comes the Lunox. I think this Lunox is gonna destroy the Lapu Lapu. Let's see what happens. What do you think they'll ban this time? Oh, it's Paquito.
Your team is banning.
Okay, they're taking out the Paquito because they feel like Awkad Bro might go in for a mage Kaja, a mid lane Kaja. I am personally not a big fan of it. Let's look at what Awkad Bro will be looking forward for a ban. Most probably a hyper, maybe they can go for a Granger ban. We have seen
Your team,
Ryzen going with a Granger, but they're gonna go take rid of that Yuzhong. Over to you.
your team is
That's a really smart ban by Awkad Bros because they knew they lack a fighter that would do the side laning. So I think that's a really great ban from Awkad Bros. And the Granger Hyper, again, we have seen him doing his distraction. So I think it's gonna be pretty intense match today. So what do you think? What about this Flood in the game? Oh, so they're not picking Flood. Okay. So that was a tease, maybe.
Yeah, agreed. And they pick a Roger. Alright, Roger is very good, especially after you build the Demon Hunter sword. He can melt down Barats very easily. Let's see what Ryzen Esports have to offer as their final pick. I personally feel like it's gonna be Ranger, obviously. It's gonna be the jungle. Akai. Alright. So they've got a pretty decent lineup.
Innovative pick, Akai.
You know what that means? It means that Stark TZ most probably will be playing on the Mathilda, the Mage Mathilda, while it's going to be the side lane Lunox. What do you think about that lineup? And just based on the draft, Godsmack, who do you think will win this game?
Yeah, I am really I'm really favoring Ryzen Esports today. Although Okada my favorite anytime. But yeah, according to the lineup, I think that's the India number 2 Granger, and we have seen games. So let's see what happens. And that's also India number 1, Barats by Rizwan.
Well, he's been spamming that Barats. Everyone knows that. He's been continuously spamming that Barats, and he is excellent at that hero. But then again, Loose TZ's Hayabusa is something not to be underestimated. They've got the Kaja as well, and just as we guessed it, it's gonna be the mid lane Kaja. Now, for the viewers, I've got a question for you. You've got the poll in front of you. Just pick your best team. And the question for me will be, have you subscribed to the channel? And if you have you logged on to the Discord of Colt Esports and secured that subscriber special role with which you can actually get all the updates 24 hours before anyone else about all the
What's
upcoming
coming in
tournaments
from
and
Matilda?
information? Yes. So just grab on, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and jump onto the Discord to get that special subscriber role. Now, jumping back to the match, we can see that it's been paused already. Now, it gives us a decent amount of time to actually figure out all the rotations. We can see that Lapu Lapu already in the EXP, while Hayabusa in the gold lane will be going up against the Lunux. So, Hayabusa against a Lunux matchup. What do you think about that, Godsman?
I think it will be favoring Hayabusa today. Maybe Lunox won't deal that much damage early game to Haya, because Haya is like a quite mobile hero, so he can like just move out of the range. Let's see.
Absolutely. Look at that. King being
Look
annoying.
at that
on
Tigreal.
that
Look at that Tigreal over there. He's really trying to invade the buff.
Absolutely. Akai is just in that bush. Matilda, Stark TZ might get caught. He is just standing at one place. Will flicker out of the situation. Ryzen is what's lagging or something, or maybe it's just they're playing with the brains of Awkad at this point. Alright, they're lagging. We're gonna have a restart of this match. That's for sure. Yeah, alright. Okay, so viewers, we're gonna be back in a few minutes as we're gonna create another lobby as Ryzen Esports were lagging in this game, and we're gonna have the match yet again. Draft are gonna remain the same. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, sorry for the delay. We are back again, and there was apparently a problem from uh, Ryzen side. They were lagging apparently, so they asked for a rematch. So let's go again.
Yes, absolutely. We've got the restart of this match. It's gonna be Awkad bro on the left side up against Ryzen Esports on the right side, and yet again we have a pause. Since the draft was already the same, we have to see what's going to be done, and we will be back within a few minutes, guys. So just stay tuned with the updates. Welcome back, everyone. We are back again with the match between Team Awkad Bro and they'll be up against Ryzen Esports. Since there have been lag issues continuously among these two teams, we have been rehosting the matches, but there will be no more rehosts after this one. Let's see what happens in the match as me and Godsmack are back again as your casters. Now, Godsmack, let's just talk about the draft from both the teams. Who do you think will be aggressive in the early game?
So as I've said earlier, that this team with Granger and Matilda and Lunox, the pick is very, very interesting. Awkad Bros may have a difficult time in the early game, but they can surely make a comeback. And obviously, Ryzen Esports have really great picks. And that Tigreal takes out the buffet. It's an OP movement. Granger would be delayed in farm.
Whoa, and Hayabusa managed to get a first blood on Meraka in the top lane. Lose CZ going on the aggressive. Stark TZ has got a decent amount of damage since he's playing Matilda. We know how aggressive Matilda is in the early game. Just looking at the composition from both of these teams, I must say that since having Matilda and Granger as well as Akai in the same team, it gives a very major boost as soon as all these three heroes reach level 4 because they get a damage boost and they're very early game oriented lineup. So I personally feel like the Ryzen will be having the advantage as soon as they turn level 4. But then again, we cannot underestimate the wombo combo of Tigreal. Lunox quite low in the HP, but Kaze will not go for the chase. I know people might argue saying that it's not Kaze, it's KSKAZE, but I'm gonna call it Kaze. I'm a Kaze Kage fan, okay? Naruto reference for all the people. Okay, Smack. Ryzen are going in for the turtle directly.
Yeah, I can see that. And I think the turtle would be definitely secured by Awkad Bros over here because their lineup looks better. They are pushing away and the Tigreal in danger right now.
Absolutely, but Granger.
And that Roger takes down the Granger.
Absolutely, Kaja gets in the divine judgment on Bharat, but then again, is the tank Bharat. There's absolutely no way he'll be able to finish him off right away, that too without any items. But then again, they managed to take down Granger, and in top lane, Hayabusa traded with Lunox yet again. So he's managed to shut down Lunox 2 times continuously, and that's going to be very annoying for Miraka since he's going to lose a lot of farm.
I had told you earlier that this Haya is gonna create some huge troubles for this Lunox in the top lane. Maybe Lunox can do some collateral in the later game, but right now we can see the Bharats in ambush over here. No, it's Akai.
Is
he gonna go down? Is he gonna go down?
Most probably, yes, he will. Kaja coming in with he does not have his divine judgment up yet, so it's gonna be retreat from Awkad Bro. Didn't manage to get a major shutdown on Hayak with that hurricane dance. Akai, Ghost, GG plays.
On the bot we can see this Lapu Lapu currently dominating the game, but yet we have another ambush maybe from Granger.
Absolutely, the raging slashes have been used. He gets in the stun. There comes in the death sonata. Lapu Lapu is in extremely low HP. Will get shut down by the Rhapsody. They were 2 for 2 in the bottom side, but Roger managed to stay back while looking at the top side. Tigreal will get a shutdown as Matilda gets in her insane amount of damage with skill 1, and they will chunk out a ton of gold from the top.
This Matilda is really OP in the early game. She's gonna give some tough time to all the heroes on the map if she rotates really well. I think they're gonna go for the turtle right now.
Yes, they are starting in for the turtle right away. Roger has gotten his wind talk already, so the typhoon will be a little bit annoying. There comes in the Daytona's will come on the Roger. He spats him out. He will get shut down by Lunox's Chaos Assault. There goes in the Rhapsody. Kaja is the only one remaining, and a flicker coming in by Matilda, securing a shutdown on Kaja. Major trade-offs coming in the mid lane.
There's some really sneaky tower pushing by Lapu Lapu on the bot side.
Absolutely. Look at the Hayabusa. He
And the
will be shut
Hayabusa
down.
again.
Yes, that was three
That's some
people.
really great teamwork by Ryzen Esports. Looking at that Lunox being shut down 2 times in the start game, they managed to rotate on the top lane really well.
Absolutely. And they're gonna
And-
jump in the jungle of Roger. Mathilda will get in a decent amount of damage on the Roger for now. Will have to retreat. She does not have a flicker. Kaja is already there. He might just get in. Oh, what an immune! What an immune coming in from Kaze or Kaze, whatever you want to call him. There comes in the Daytona's welcome. There comes in the Hurricane Dance as well. Lapu Lapu has already used up his raging slashes. Will get shut down. Barats with the kill secure. Haya in the top lane. Comes in the mid to help his teammates. Gets in a shadow kill. Uses the executor shut down Barats there. Look at the HPs. Mathilda with the circling eagle yet again on Tigreal. Roger is going in. He wants those kills. They have stayed in for way too long. Akai will manage to retreat in the meantime, though. Lunax trying to steal in the blue, and Miraka will manage to get in that buff. You know, some way or the other, Ryzen always manages to, get the best out of a situation. They lost the team fight in that red buff area, so they managed to get in the blue buff of Roger. Smart play coming in from Miraka.
Definitely. I think this Granger is gonna become a monster in the late game. I think Awkad bro should try to end up really early because this Granger is no joke for them.
Absolutely, error on that Granger. It's actually hurting a little bit for now, but then again, we must not underestimate the damage that is coming in from Roger. Start is using the Circling Eagle on B King with absolutely no backup just to poke him out. The Circling Eagle has a decent, fairly low cooldown, so why not just spam it on the tank?
Do you think they're gonna go for the turtle right now?
Yeah, absolutely. They've got nothing to fear for now. They are in the goal lead of 2K. Lapu Lapu is there providing vision to his team. Akai, goes just waiting in that.
This
They're gonna
turtle
get-
is really uncontested. I don't think they can contest it. They are in a really bad situation right now. I don't think they should have gone to contest the turtle.
Absolutely. Daytona's
Will
welcome
this
on the
Kaja-
Tigreal.
Kaja has escaped. Will the Tigreal go down? He's definitely going down.
There's absolutely no way he's gonna escape from that situation though.
Yes.
Now Lapu Lapu seems to be in a pinch as he's being surrounded by the members of Ryzen Esports. I personally feel like he should just leave his bot lane right away.
Destroyed.
Awkad bro is really managing to do the collateral with the towers. That rotation of Haya is really good. And even the Lapu Lapu, so whenever a team fight is not going on, he just really manages to squeeze in the creeps to the tower. This can be a game changer, like the tower pushing can be a game changer for Awkad bro if the Ryzen doesn't manage to maintain the same push.
Absolutely. They did manage to steal in the red buff of Granger, but Hayabusa. I'm sorry. Granger did manage to steal in the red buff of Roger, and this time we can see Hayabusa is the one going in for the buff steal, and he managed to get it. But
Yes.
will he be able to escape? Mathilda with the circling eagle coming in. That
Damn, look at that damage. Look at that damage. This Matilda is no joke. I had mentioned it earlier. She is gonna wipe anyone and everyone who comes in her way. Did you just look at that damage? That insane damage.
Genius wand, my friend. Genius wand. Flicker of Tigreal has been wasted. But Rizwan goes in with a perfect flicker. Hurricane Dance coming in to cancel out the implosion of Tigreal. He will be taken care of. Massive outplays coming from Ryzen. Alright, we can see there's the Death Sonata. Lapu Lapu will manage to escape. Haya, will he jump in? Oh, he does not need to jump in as Kaja comes in with the Divine Judgment, gets a kill on error. Stark will retreat. They're gonna get the TA2 off the mid lane.
Team turret has been destroyed.
Finally, Ryzen are having the turret advantage of 1. They're gonna steal in yet another blue buff of that Roger. Smack.
Definitely. I think they are really dominating this game. I had mentioned it earlier. They have a really great lineup. But I do think Awkad bro can still make a comeback. Let's see what happens in the late game after 12 minutes.
Absolutely. For now, Ryzen surely are dominating. They're up by 4k gold. They've got the decent amount of level advantage. Akai coming in with the Hurricane Dance. Lapu Lapu taking a decent amount of damage from Mathilda. He needs to get his Athena shield up as soon as possible. Though he's going for the dominance ice right now. And with that, I just remember, let's look at the itemizations, but wait for, because top lane we can see a skirmish going on. There comes in the Lunox with her light. Everyone's jumping in, juggling that tower damage. Though Roger will get a shutdown on Lunox, he might get double kill. No, a perfect flicker from Mathilda will result in the shutdown of Roger. Kaja coming in, getting the kill on Mathilda finally, but look at the turret push of Haya. Look at that turret push.
I told you these guys are really sneaky. This rotation of Haya is really great. So he just, whenever team fight going on, he just manages to rotate his lane and just covers that like insane trouble if the team doesn't manage to push the creeps. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough time if they don't manage to capture the rotation of Haya. This Haya is really like going to the win. He doesn't want any kills. He doesn't want anything. He just wants the tower and he wants the base. He wants to go for the victory.
Yes, and with that, I must say that Ryzen must, be aware of the backdoor, but Tigreal will not be able to escape between those four people. And look at that, Barat is against that Haya. Finally, Haya is 2 levels behind, might not be able to take him down right away. But Lord is up, and Ryzen have the advantage in the Lord pit for now. What do you think, Smack?
I think both teams are managing fairly, but Ryzen is certainly dominating right now. The only thing that could happen, like to change the game, is Awkad bro taking the Lord. But it seems very difficult that they manage to get out of the base right now. So let's see. I think Ryzen should definitely go for the speedrun Lord.
Destroyed.
The Ryzen Esports, my friend, they might just go and stand recall in front of the Lord. They might not. They might respect Awkad bro in this situation, as Awkad bro are not very far behind. Yes, it's a 6k goal lead, but then again, we can see the itemizations. They have got their core items. Lord has been resetted. Ryzen are going in for the speedrun. No, they are not. No,
they are
they're
just
not.
baiting. I think they are really baiting them to come out from the base.
Yeah, they will. They're not going in for
Did
the
anyone
recall
catch
spam,
the Tigreal? Did anyone catch the Tigreal moving in the bush?
I guess they did. They went in for the speed run. Lord Hayabusa might be taken down by Mathilda right away. He was not allowed to use his shadow kill. Wow. Did you see that?
I had told you they should have banned Matilda, but no, they didn't listen to me. This Matilda is the game changer. She is the woman of the match. Okay, man is playing, but still.
Yeah, that's a start. TZ's Mathilda. He jumps in yet again. He gets in the decent amount of damage. Minions are coming in from the top mid as the Lord is coming in from the bot lane. Though I don't think so Ryzen will go in for the recall spam in this match though. They absolutely can't. Because Awkad bro, one mistake from Ryzen and Awkad bro might actually get in the match as Kaja is back and Tigreal will be up in 6 seconds. Mid lane tower, bot lane tower as well as top lane tower all have been taken down. That's Sonata of range. A shadow kill used by Hayabusa. Lord is targeting the base. No, finally he is not. Lapu Lapu trying his level best to clear in the minions and Tigreal is between 4 people. Uses his flicker to escape that situation. Ryzen might just jump in to end the game. Minions will be jumping in from each lane yet again as the wave is cleared directly in the base of Awkad bro. Mid lane minions jumping in. Barat being as aggressive as he can be. Lapu Lapu jumps in with his ancestral blade. Will be shut down. Tigreal between 4 people caught in because of the hurricane dance. Kaja Roger trying level best to finish off the base. Minions coming in from each lane. Tigreal has been taken down. Will Ryzen get the base? Minions from the bot lane are up. Kaja goes down as well, and that will be the game. Smack.
GG's. I had told you earlier, like I'm a big fan of Awkad bro, but they really messed up with the lineups. I think they could have done better. I think guys should do their homework.
I personally think that if they had any tank instead of a Tigreal, if they like even if they had a Diggy, they could have actually managed to pull this off.
I think
Because
Tigreal did play well. You can't blame the tank
um
exactly, but yeah, it could have been better if there would have been some other support.
he was playing the best in these conditions. He was not able to provide in those setups. He was not able to land in decent implosions just because of the fact that there was always an Akai ready with that Hurricane Dance. If not, then it was a Balment, but not Balment, a Barracks ready with the Daytona's welcome and his skill to those missiles just to
Definitely.
knock Tigreal away from his position and cancel out his ultimate. So I personally feel like something like a Diggy would have actually managed to cancel out the Hurricane Dance of Akai and all the crowd control that was coming in from Ryzen. Or they could have gone in even with a Kufra because Tyrant's Revenge can cancel the Hurricane Dance right on that specific point, and he's a very, very good setup provider as the knockup from his skill 1 is extremely good.
He could have also countered the Matilda, the
Yes.
woman of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. So those
You
are
know
the
the
two
MVP, I
conditions.
wonder, it's like 10.1 and 10.5. If you look at the damage dealt, she has dealt 28% damage more than the Granger.
Well, that's the power of Mathilda, my friend. And once she gets fat, she hurts like a truck. And that's exactly what happened in that match. Now, that's going to be it for the second match, guys. But stay tuned as we're going to have yet another match and you might get the redemption codes as well. So stay to the stream. Meanwhile, like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and comment down which team will win in the next match. Congratulations to Ryzen for moving forward in the tournament, but Awkad, bro, it's not over. You guys will be down to the lower bracket and you still have chance to come back and take your revenge from Ryzen. So good luck to you for the future tournament now. And by future tournament, I mean good luck for in the lower bracket. We'll be back in 5 minutes, guys, so stay tuned. Good evening, everyone. And I've got the announcement to make that the final match that was to be held between Team Local Gundas and Miya Bhai will not take place as Local Gundas have forfeited. They will be eliminated, and Miya Bhai will move forward in the lower bracket. Now, thank you all for joining in. This is going to be the last match of the evening, and we're going to be taking the leave. Thank you all, everyone, for tuning up. Do like, subscribe, and share the stream, and obviously join our Discord server for that special role. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.